Okay, last episode we said we were going to get into space this episode, so we're going to start working on that immediately. I decided to go ahead and show the building process, but I'll probably show a bit, you know. Let's see. Let's just start with something simple. We just need to get into space first of all, so... Oh, wait, that's our fuel. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that. We want to limit the thrust probably to about 75? My mouse will go over. Oh, God. Come on, no. Yes, perfect. Jeez. That was such a pain. Okay. So... first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and name this, and we're going to name it the Orbiter Mark 1. Hope this is the save icon. It is, okay. Okay, and we're going to launch it. Who's going to be the first person in space? You know what, Jebediah. Jebediah is going to be the first one in space. Do I need to grab the, we're gonna go ahead and revert flight because it's just on launch pad. It's just like we took it back inside. I won't revert if we like crash or whatever, but if it's just like I'm sitting on the launch pad, I'll still do it. Okay, yep, there we go. Escape the atmosphere. I'm gonna grab that because I don't know if we need to grab that. To get the money from it, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and see if I can get the extra money from it. Okay, we're gonna turn on SAS and we are just going to get into space. That is the main goal. It isn't to orbit, it isn't to land somewhere in specific. We're just gonna try to get into space. Alrighty, we're heading into space. I wish there was a couple more buildings other than, you know, just the space station and then this, the airport over here on the island. Okay, so we're about a quarter of the way through our solid rocket booster, and we're just out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. Entering the... oh, we're gonna get quite a ways through that part of the atmosphere too. Holy smokes. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and ditch that and fire this as 75% thrust, or it's actually 2/3 thrust. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get out of the atmosphere. Yeah, we're already out of it. Our periaps is already out of it, so I can actually shut that off. Save us a little bit of fuel, maybe. Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna save that fuel because we don't have the, maybe I just forgot to put it in my design. We don't have a heat shield, so I'm gonna save this fuel, that way I can burn before we re-enter the atmosphere. So we're just gonna time warp to, actually that was physical time acceleration. Now we're gonna time warp to close to apparatus, and we are going to do all the science and hope that this is enough science to get us to the next tier of oh yeah, shoot, that was worth 12 by itself. Jeez. And I can't EVA. Did I already do a crew report? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fall back down to Earth, or Kerbin, whatever. come in like a rocket, and it's glitched. Lovely. We're gonna go ahead and max out our thrust to help ourselves slow down inside the atmosphere. It looked like we were coming in fast, but I was time accelerating. But yeah, that one was pretty successful actually, so pretty happy about that. We actually got into space, so congratulations. Now we just need to recover the craft. Already, that got us, holy smokes, 43 science. So we definitely have enough now. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Does this give it? It does give us a heat shield. Why didn't I notice this? We're definitely gonna go. We're gonna try to rush straight in for basic science, and I really want to get electronics really soon because it gives us solar panels, and I am a sucker for some solar panels. We do need to get advanced rocketry pretty soon. I think it'll be next. Actually, this does give us the Science Junior, though. That would be more science. But at the same time, advanced rocketry gives us the Terrier engine, which allows us to actually move in space. You know what? We need the Terrier engine more than we need that extra science at the moment. Because all we need is another 20 science and we can get it. Hello and welcome to the Orbiter Mark II. It has a Terrier engine right here. As well, let's start at the bottom. First stage is a solid rocket booster. I actually need to fix the staging. And this one is a swivel engine, which will fire next after we decouple. I'm also using me explaining to reorientate my thing. Then, after the swivel, it'll break off, and then we will fire a Terrier engine, which will then break off to reveal our thing that I forgot to put in there, and I hope this doesn't put me over the weight requirement. It might just put me over the weight requirement, because we are sitting exactly at the weight requirement right now. Like, no joke. Ooh, it's 0.3. Yep, that put me over the weight requirement. So I'm gonna have to rethink this. How much do these weigh? Yep, we're good. So we don't get any wings because we are now exactly at the weight requirement pretty much. So yeah, this is the Mark II. We now have a heat shield. Had to sacrifice the wings for the heat shield because I don't have anything else. Anyway, so I'm sad that Jebediah didn't get any experience for going into space. Anyway, this is hopefully the ship that might orbit. I did boost the thrust back up to 100 because it's quite a bit larger. I'm hoping that this will be enough to get us into orbit. Ooh, I thought that was tilting over. I was gonna go for the desert, but I decided that this would probably be a little bit more of a fast track to getting my science up a lot quicker. Would be getting into orbit, because then it'll give us like flybys of the moon and stuff. The moon or the mun. But I don't know. I know we're definitely going to the North Pole. Eventually, I do want to put a flag on the North and the South Pole, just for shits and giggles, but every major achievement, you know, needs a flag, and the poles are an achievement for everybody. I forgot to thrust up. So yeah, that booster mainly just gets us out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. That way we can slowly start our gravity turn. The reason why I don't have a solid booster for the beginning of the gravity turn or anything like that is because I don't have wings that could actually help steer. We're actually trying to get in orbit this time, so, as I've said. So we are doing a gravity burn at... I started a little bit early, but, I mean, it's not too bad. The main thing is we just need to slowly turn ourselves over and start burning towards the horizon on the right, because I do believe it's less fuel efficient to go left for some reason. I don't know. I've just always gone right, I guess. I think it's like, I thought there was a reason though that I always went right. We'll go ahead and shift ourselves up to max speed now that we were going like that. And ooh, that might not be enough, so we're gonna have to turn that on a little bit early. Maybe I did too good of a job on my gravity turn. I don't like burning this in the atmosphere. Once we get to about 70, I'm gonna shut it off, and then we turn it back on once we get to out of the atmosphere. So let's go ahead and wait for the whale music. Any day now, whale music. There we go. The reason why I call it whale music is because a lot of the times it sounds like orcas. So we're going to go ahead and burn now. Hopefully get into a stable orbit. We're gonna go ahead and burn down just a tad, because that'll stop moving up our apparatus, but it will it'll actually make it go down, but it gives us more speed. See, but now we gotta put it up because we get too close to it. Back down. How much fuel do we have? Oh, we have plenty. And we are now in a stable orbit. Valentina Kerman is now in a stable orbit. Which means that, you know, she can just go around. We're gonna go around once just for the shits and giggles. We're gonna watch our electricity though. Yeah, it's not going down any time soon. Okay, good. But yeah, this is how we do it. We are now in orbit around the planet Kerban. So now she can sit here, and while she's zooming around the world, we can go ahead. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong key. We can go ahead and, if we wanted to, we could get like our science and stuff. See, but we've already got our science and stuff, so what we're actually gonna do is, see, I lied to you. We're actually gonna land in the desert. But I just wanted us to get into orbit first, so that way, you know, we have that out of the way. That way we can start getting moon contracts. But yeah, we're going to the desert, and then we will, once we've gone to the desert, actually, I'm gonna burn here. It's not as efficient, I know, but the thing is just because it's not as efficient, doesn't mean I don't want to land in the desert. Yeah, we're gonna call that good. I mean, we're gonna do an arrow break. Like, we aren't gonna do an arrow break maneuver, but we're gonna use the atmosphere to slow ourselves down. Yep, see, we entered the atmosphere. Ooh, I may have entered it too early. That's the problem. That's not good. Ooh. Yeah, let's enter it like this. That way, hopefully, we'll glide a little bit farther. Hopefully, we can do... I hate that the music stops. It gets all quiet, and it's just like, well, shit. Because I'm not burning up in the atmosphere yet, so it's like, kind of just dead quiet. Anyway. But yeah, we're starting to burn up. Because we're coming in really fast. Ooh, I'm not happy with that. Alright, I'm getting a little bit worried about this. Yeah, a little bit more worried now. If shit starts getting a little bit too hot, then we'll fix it. By fixing it, I mean we will eject. But I'm trying to bounce myself as far as I can. And if I stay like this, it looks like I will make it to the desert after all, even though I fucked up. I hope this is the desert, not considered the mountains. Because if it is, I'm going to be sad. Like, I hope this is considered desert right here. Because that way we're just flying over it. I'm going to go ahead and eject. And then try to... Yeah, I'm sure this is a desert. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm sure. Ooh, that was... I thought we weren't going to stop there for a second. My heart started to sink. I was like, no, we can't lose anyone this soon. That would have been bad. Alrighty. There. Oh, I almost recovered the vessel immediately. That would have been bad. Yep, we're in the desert. Okay. Oh, wow, we are out of electrical charge. Are we really? Yeah, holy crap, we ran out just in time. That's why we, our ship, like, started wobbling about. It's because it dropped its, charge and we didn't have any more. Did I already do this one? Yeah, okay. Go ahead and grab Valentina. Do that. And board her back in. She should now have enough XP. Alrighty, yes. That is enough science. That is a good amount of science. I like that. Oh, yes. We recovered quite a bit. Okay. Yes, she is now level 1. Congratulations. Alrighty, now we are going to grab our science. Next, we are going to be going for electronics because we're going to need that crap if we go into the moon. At least I do. I like to have it. If I'm going to the moon. How much do these cost? Ooh, those are 90. Gosh, that's expensive. We'll probably go to the poles next, and we won't have enough before we go to the moon. We might do a flyby of the moon on a battery power. But we will definitely go to the pole first. And then we will definitely, after that, we will go to the moon. Probably a flyby first. Get the solar panels. Maybe then put a satellite in orbit. We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, guys, see you next time.
I'm gonna throw my memories away. Now I feel undone, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.